Okay, welcome back. We're back in ACC. We're going to do a quick race with some of the brand new to consoles DLC, the American Track Pack, and the five new cars that are available. We're going to Circuit of the Americas, and we're going to do a Super Trofeo race in the new 2021 or 2022, whatever it is, Super Trofeo car. These are the settings. It's going to be a quick 15-minute race. This is the realism settings. Weather and track conditions. Let's go. Okay, so what's going to make this one different is today, unlike every other time I played ACC, today we are playing with a controller. That's right. I always play this game with my sim rig, but today we're playing with a controller. I would not have thought this possible years ago when I first started playing this game. But the Dualsense is pretty good, so I figured, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Let's see how well it works.
Going double file.
And what better way to try it out with some of the new content? As per usual, we're starting last.
No time pressure. Stay clear of the curves.
I know it's never going to happen, but I really wish Kunos would give us standing starts. And it's not because I hate rolling starts, it's because
Green light. Give it all you can.
I hate the AI under rolling starts in ACC. So they should either fix the AI
Car on the right.
when it comes to
Clear on
rolling
the right.
starts, or just give us standing starts. But I know, honestly, neither of those things is ever going to happen. So let's be real. I forgot to turn my headlights on. Ah, they're only just now turned on. Okay. Oof. I'm using pretty much,
Car on the right.
whoa,
Clear on the right.
the default controller. I'm not going to say setup, but the default, it is partly setup, but the default controller adjustments, I guess you would say, for how well, you know, it controls with a controller. And
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
because any game like this that does use a controller, there's some
Car on the right.
there's some definitely software trickery going on, because it's trying to figure out what you're intending to do versus what is actually happening with the analog sticks. But I think it's pretty good, all in all. Works pretty great.
Clear on the right. Car on the
Which
right. Clear on the right.
surprised the hell out of me when I learned that shit a few days ago. So I'm brand new to trying to use a controller on this game. I mean, I just never played it with a controller because obviously, why would I? Got a sim rig. One thing that I can say is that the way that the sort of fuzzy logic, or however they work the magic with smoothing out the analog controls in the game, makes it a little bit easier to correct from a slide. So it's kind of a little bit cheaty, I guess. But, you know, otherwise it'd be probably too hard to play with a controller, but they seem to have done it, because I'm definitely
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
definitely playing with a controller here. I mean, is this the best way to experience ACC? No, of course not. You definitely want to play this game on a sim rig. Just trying to prove a point that it can actually be played with a controller. And you can play it with the Xbox Series controller. I've done that. But if you're gonna play with a controller, the Dualsense is the way to go. Just because the haptic feedback is much better, the way the adaptive triggers work to let you know when the ABS is kicking in, so you can ease off on the brakes a bit to brake more efficiently. Works way better than just like a regular old controller that rumbles. And to be honest with you, I looked into some stuff about the way that the mechanics of the Dualsense controller work. It's pretty interesting shit. But I have to say, I don't know. I need to look into the Xbox Series controller stuff. I'm pretty sure, but not 100%. I think the Xbox Series controller just uses regular old rumble motors, like the rotary, unbalanced weight rotary rumble motors that have been used since forever, since the rumble pack on the N64. But I don't know. It might use those sort of haptics, that you can adjust that work a little bit differently than the traditional rumble controllers. It doesn't feel that way though. It doesn't feel as subtle and as variable as anything with a, I don't know, I guess Nintendo coined the term HD rumble. But the way the new haptic rumble motors work is definitely different than the old rotary unbalanced weight motors work. It's worth looking into if you like understanding how shit works. It's pretty cool tech. But having said that, like I say, it's still playable with the Xbox Series controller. But of course,
Clear on the left. Car on the
the
left.
PS5 controller just works
All clear.
way
Clear on
better.
the left.
Oh, look at that guy. Jumped over the sausage curb and spun me around. I've been there. Of course, I'm not lighting up the grid with my performance.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But I probably just need to be focusing a little bit more instead of trying to talk and do this, but it is what it is. I'm definitely getting more lap time in with this track and starting to be a little bit more familiar with it. Woof. I'm just too greedy on that corner. It makes you slide all around. I just want to go a little bit faster than the laws of physics will allow. Just trying to straighten the curves and flatten the hills, y'all. Someday this mountain at turn 1 might get me, but the law never will.
You're halfway through. Keep pushing.
Alright, we're halfway there. Let's try to buckle down and move up the order. Oh, I'm sliding all over the place. As evidenced by the heat in those tires. My tires are so hot right now. Way overpressured. That's definitely something you can say about this game over any other racing sim on the console is the temperature and air pressure affect you in this game way more than in any other. Sometimes it's subtle, and sometimes it's just like, yeah, you have no grip, dude. We're just gonna let you slide. And not in the colloquial usage of that term where it means we're gonna let you get away with something. It means you're gonna slide on the track. I think I'm just forming a train now. I'm losing ground to the guys ahead. The guys behind are just like... I think I accidentally hit the wiper button. I did. Well, I'm just cooking my tires. Glad this isn't an endurance race, because I would be in a bad way with how much wear and tear I'm putting on these boys. I mean, I have the damage turned off. So the tires aren't gonna, they're gonna wear, but they're not gonna like flat spot or blister, but there will be graining. Maybe as the day rolls on into the afternoon, the track and the air temp will get cooler. It's about, looks like it's 2:35 according to the clock. Maybe this lap and one or two more. That's about all there is. Doesn't appear like I'm even going to get close to breaking the top 10. I think now I'm just in a race to keep these dudes behind me, which is probably going to be harder than it sounds.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Yeah, I'm losing time all over the place. There, Mr. Engineer. Yep. Fair move. Fair move. Let's see if I can battle this guy.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. I have a feeling that he and I are just going to be swapping positions for the rest of the race. Oh, come on. The tires won't hook up. For just a 15-minute race and playing with a controller, I probably should have cut the difficulty back a little bit more. And maybe had the racing line visible. So if you're wondering how feasible it is to actually not only play this game with a controller, but to be competitive, well, you're not going to be competitive against someone who's using a sim rig, I'll tell you that. But you can be competitive against the AI with a controller for sure.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give me the final push.
You just have to be setting the AI difficulty to where it's a little more feasible for your own skill level. And definitely do a bit better job of setup than I apparently did. Although that's not exceedingly egregious as far as
Car on the left.
air pressures go on the
Clear on the
tire,
left.
but it's definitely suboptimal. Okay. So now I'm just kind of hoping that I can hold this position and not completely screw up here on what is the last lap, I'm assuming. So yeah, this will be just a one-off. I'm not gonna vow to start playing with the controller now. I just wanted to do it, see if it was possible, see how feasible it was. And I think for me, I just need to, I need to concentrate and practice a little bit more with the controller. But I also probably need to engage with the assists a little bit more, like the dynamic racing line. And then cut the AI difficulty back just a hair. Maybe lengthen the race so I have more time to work my way forward.
Leader has finished the race.
But it's totally doable. But yeah, from here on out, oh, slide, slide, slide. Stop sliding. So yeah, but from here on out, I'm gonna definitely be going back to my sim rig. But yeah, this is not a painful experience to do with the controller.
Car on the left.
Definitely, oh!
Right, check it flag. Good job.
I did eke him out.
I'll bring the car back.
Whew.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, so, I stayed in 14th. It's about the best I could do considering. But yeah, I'll definitely be going back to my sim rig for more. Whew. Catch a little bit of this highlight stuff. I do like starting out in like darkness and rolling into day, and sometimes back into darkness when I'm playing it. Kind of makes me feel like I've actually spent some time driving, more than just 15 minutes, you know? It feels like I've kind of done a little bit of an endurance race, even though not even close. Whew. But at any rate, I just wanted to put one up here, played with a controller, and kind of describe it and see how feasible it was, and sort of show that off. But at any rate, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.